Jai Shri Mataджи. This is not going to be the normal podcast where I talk about my past experiences with mother back in the 1980s. This is more up to date at 2024. I've been living here in Thailand now for 14 years in a house that my wife and I designed and built. So we have a lot of practical experience in building houses and gardens and things like that. Also, we have a lot of experience in property matters, which is very important in Thailand. With building, it's very easy. There's no paperwork or planning, much to speak of. Just a few bits of documents signed, a few pounds given to the right person, and then bang, you have it. The locality where we live is 3 hours from Bangkok, and it's a seaside area with hardly any tourists at all, and the coast stretches for kilometres upon kilometres down south. So there's golden sandy beaches, benign seas, and little cafes where you can eat. For major shopping, a town called Hua Hin is very near, and this has many shopping malls, and you can get anything you need in the way of food or clothes or supplies of any description. Also, the internet has some companies called Lazada, and they deliver to your door, cash on delivery, and I've used these now for 5 years to great effect. So what am I doing? Well, I'm looking for like-minded yogis who want to develop a small plot of about 5 acres. We have land next door, which is low-cost freehold land. And we also have teams of people who do building work. I'm not looking to make a profit out of this. What I want to do is I want to try and find some like-minded yogis who want to build small bungalow-like units with 1 or 2 bedrooms in them, centralized around communal and collective living, with a pool in the middle, organic food, maybe a few chickens, 1 or 2 kitchens, a common meditation area. And all of this is quite possible in Thailand. If anybody comes and visits here, they'll see many similar places that have been built in very short periods of time, and the costs are not very high. In the past, years ago, I had the idea on my computer and I was busy designing a resort with small houses in it, but I never completed it because I was too busy in another business. I actually built one of the houses which I live in now. The climate here is very warm, hardly ever what one would call cold. I mean, cold to me now is about 25. And the climate here is on average 30 to 32, and in the hot season, which is a few months, January, February, March, is very hot, 35. We have 1 or 2 tropical monsoon seasons where it rains a bit, and nothing really dramatic and not changeable. You can predict most of this. So I'm just thinking about collective living in old age and what you would need. Well, you would need a house, you'd need a lot of yogis that you can talk to every day and meditate with, places to go, things to do, and staff. Staff, yes, nursing staff and cleaning staff and other staff are very cheap here, between 12 and 15 pounds per day per person. So spread over sort of 10 or 11 people, that's a very low cost to have good staff. So in the UK, what are you faced with when you get old? Well, you're faced with your body is not working as fast as it used to when you were 20 or 30, obviously, and you may have worrisome health matters developing. There are good hospitals here, although they're expensive, and you can get insurance plans, good dentistry, and most medical supplies can be obtained quite easily and quickly. If you have a collective centre where people are living, then if you design the little houses, the little bungalows, to have two or 3 bedrooms, that's quite easy. And then your families who are with their children, your grandchildren, or your families can come down and stay and visit you, and have a nice holiday, and you'll be able to see them. And it will be an attraction for them to come to Thailand, because it's very easy for people to fly here and not bother with complicated visa requirements. You get a visa when you arrive, basically, for short stays. So this is just throwing in the seeds of an idea and a few pictures. I have lots of information, detailed information, hundreds of photographs of the building work that we've undertaken here, plus technical, financial and logistic details. That's all for people who wish to pursue this idea a little bit further. So if you want to contact me on my Facebook site, I can show you the pictures on Facebook. I don't use WhatsApp, and I use Telegram, but really just for family. So I use email, Facebook for communicating. Facebook is ideal for me because I have many photographs structured into albums. So I can point and shoot an album to you that will explain something that would take pages and pages of writing to explain in any other way. So I've just put it out. Tropical garden, a few bungalows in it, collective living, being looked after in your old age and not being thrown around inside a sort of strange UK so-called nursing home or whatever they call it, I don't know, looked after by staff who don't speak your language. You can have a very, very nice and comfortable time here. And I think it would work really well as a collective venture. And maybe, you know, if it is a success, maybe other people will copy the idea. And Sahaj Yoga will have a kind of really good support for people who want to stay in the Sahaj collective and live out their lives in relative comfort and not be hassled by anything. So that's the idea. I hope that somebody or a few people will get together and contact me and maybe we can work something out. So I'll say Jai Shri Matаджи and contact me with the information links below. Bye.